All right, forgive me for the video editing. I'm just learning how to do this on my phone. I'm trying to do everything on my phone just so I can concentrate on what I'm doing rather than messing with a bunch of cameras. Besides that, I don't have the knowledge right yet, but I will make this channel better. I'm just a veteran trying to have a hobby. You know, I got PTSD and I try to keep myself busy. So yeah, don't feel sorry for me. I am doing well. But anyways, let's start on the exterior here. The first thing I like about the car, and all my likes and dislikes are going to be all blended in. I'm not going to do like, oh, a bunch of, you know, likes and then my dislikes or anything like that. I'm just going to kind of blend them in. But these lights, these are Pixel technology. If you can see that, get in there. Pixel technology, Polestar, and they are active bending. The ones on top are your high beams. The projector on the bottom is your low beam, and then you got your Thor's hammer. They, which is this section here, Thor's hammer. Get it? You want me to drop the hammer? Anyways, we have the fog lights on the bottom, and those do light up your turns. Let's see what else we got about it. The front fascia I really like. The new models do not have those gaps in the grille like mine does. I actually like the gaps. I don't like the new model look, it being all closed off like a Tesla. I'm not a big fan of that. Not really sure about this area underneath the camera, the front camera here. I feel like that's gonna fade over time. So I don't know why they just didn't make this the same color as these grills. And these I think might fade over time as well. So I bought this UV protectant spray, which I'll show you here in a second once I make my way over that area. To kind of spray that down and wipe them down to try and protect them from the Florida sun. I do like how the Polestar emblem is the same color as the car. So that's nice. It would be kind of cool if you could, I'm pretty sure they have some aftermarket parts if you want to make it red or yellow or whatever you want to do. You know, if not, someone should get on that. Let's see what else is going on here. There are light washers. So we got light washers right here that pop out. And usually it's not while you're like, if you're riding down the freeway and you do that, I don't think they pop out while you're riding down the freeway, but if you're like at a stoplight, and I guess it senses depending on how many times you've used your windshield washers. But excuse that glare too. I really like the rims and tires on here. They're really beautiful and scratchable, but luckily I haven't curbed them yet. These are Continental Sport Contact 6s. They're very expensive and do not have a tread warranty. So I think I'm going to switch over to these Michelins that I found that have a 30,000 mile tread warranty, and they are super performance summer tires as well. But I've heard these tires have only been lasting like 15,000 miles. So I talked to my Polestar rep and he said he hasn't heard that. But I've been reading in the forums, the Polestar forums, that these tires just do not last. Okay. These are beautiful brakes that are on here. These are, they say Polestar on the side, but they are Brembo brakes. You can see that little Brembo emblem right there, the little B. It probably says Brembo underneath there somewhere. Yeah, they work really well. There were a few times where I was coming to a stop where I was not going to stop using the regen braking in time, and I had to put them. I haven't had to slam on them yet or anything like that, but I've had to use them and they work fine. You know, I'm not tracking the car or anything. I do like that it has the integrated blinkers and the rear view mirrors, and I like how the mirrors also fold when you lock the car. It has some technology here. The only thing I wish it had was a front dash cam. I don't know if that's a camera or not, but or if I don't know if that's just the sensor for the self-braking, but we'll get into that later. Windshield wiper arms. You can see here on this part that the plastic is kind of fading. I don't like that. I don't know why they didn't make this all the same color. I don't know why this one is like that. But yeah, that's something that I do not like on there. Let's see, going around, the window rims are shiny. So the trim around the windows are shiny. I don't feel like those are gonna get faded anytime soon. And you can see that it's the same material here on the side of the windshield. So I don't feel like those are gonna get faded anytime soon. And I Kind of wish they would have made that material in the front grille like that. Going on here, I got a little list that I'm reading down. Real door handles. I do like the fact that this has real door handles and not the pop-out handles like on the Rivian and Tesla, because those, you know, if they don't pop out, you're not getting into your car. If they malfunction, if they freeze open, whatever it is, it's just a bad look. I also like the Polestar sticker. A lot of Polestar owners are kind of half and half about whether they take that off or not. Some people like to take it off, and some people don't. I leave mine on because I think it makes it look like a prototype. And plus, you got to let people know that you have the 300 kilowatt or 350 on the new one kilowatt version. You know, you got to rep that stuff. Going around, black trim on bottom. I do like it. I like that it's not body colored. You know, a lot of people, you know, kind of complain. Volvo does normally make this body colored on the bottom, but I think it makes this car look a little more rugged. Let me zoom out a little bit here. I think it makes it look a little more rugged, maybe like a Subaru Outback or something like that. That's what it reminds me of, but I'm also worried about that fading. You know, so there's a lot of black trim on here that I'm worried about fading out. So while we're here, I'm not sponsored or anything, obviously, but I bought this stuff, this Trinova UV Protectant spray, and you can use it on plastics and a bunch of other materials. So hopefully that'll keep it from fading. I was using it on my Outback too, so I'm not really sure if that did keep it from fading, but yeah. Mud flaps. Not really sure what that's all about, how that helps being in front and not in the back. Charging port. I think it's the same size as a Tesla. The disconnect button I really like because that is when you press that, the light turns solid yellow and will let you know. You'll hear it unlock, and then you can unlock it and pull it out. So that's pretty nice. The kick tailgate, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Let's see. I have it open right now. Let's see if I can kick it closed. All right. Oh, there it goes. Well, that worked. Maybe I just need to learn how to do it, but yeah, it doesn't work all the time, so that's kind of a small gripe. The rear brake light, I like how it has this line. I'm a sucker for long lines ever since I've had a Lincoln. I think they were one of the first to have it like that, or possibly Dodge, I'm not sure, but I do like this line. Kia, it kind of reminds me of a Kia or Hyundai Sonata a little bit. There is something weird about this though on my rear brake light. I don't know if you can see that smudge right there. That's actually on the inside of the glass. I don't know how that happened, if someone got their fingerprint on there when they were putting the car together or what that is, but that kind of worries me. I'm gonna have service look at that next time I go in just to make sure there's no water or something getting in there. Let's see what else there is here. The chrome bottoms, I like those. That's a nice little touch. Nice little touch. And let's see what else. Yeah, the frunk is a manual latch, actually. So I'll go ahead and show you how that works. And then we'll lead right into the interior review. So the frunk actually is down here, so it's just like a normal trunk. You pop it, the car freaks out, do not drive, and that's how you get into the frunk. So let's go ahead and do the interior next.